Hey, this is Chris at Ohio Patriot Pressure Washing. I hope everybody had a safe and happy 4th of July. And I just wanted to come on and show a item that I just picked up. I'm super thrilled with it. It is a dual downstream injector. Now, for the longest time, I've actually just been using a 12 volt system. And when I'm soft washing, I've had downstream injectors before. I haven't really got into them too much, but a buddy of mine who owns another company, he primarily does downstreaming. And I went out with him a couple times and saw a pretty big benefit of using the downstream injector. Obviously, I'm still going to use 12 volt for certain applications, but my biggest gripe was using the downstream. Unless you batch mix, there's really no good way of adding a surfactant to your system. With the surfactant, not only can it mask the bleach smell, you can use a marking agent so you're not overspraying. So I just like using the surfactant. You don't have to put all that bleach on there. It sticks to the wall a little bit longer and gets a little bit cleaner. So I was trying to think of a way to add or tee off and maybe pull bleach and surfactant into a single downstream injector. And I always heard there, I've seen online, I've done the research, people talking about it causes weird back pressure. So I just didn't really want to get involved with that. I didn't want to add it and then not work. So I did some research online and actually came across the powerwash.com website, and they advertise a dual downstream injector. And with the line that goes into your surfactant tank, there is a little metering valve. So kind of makes it nice. And I installed it the other day. I've done a couple jobs with it now, and I have to say I'm just completely impressed with this thing. So let's take a look and hopefully see what I'm talking about here. Okay, so here is my downstream bypass, and this is an old ball valve that I first got when I first started out. It's actually a very high pressure rated. I believe it was 5,000 psi. Just didn't work right on my wand when I was using it. So threw that into a box and just kind of forgot about it. When I actually built the bypass here, pulled it out, been using it ever since for the bypass. The handle actually works phenomenal. Just grab it, yank it over. But you can see here is my downstream injector. So I've got this line here with a check valve. If you're downstreaming, I highly recommend using the check valve. The several times I did use them before on a single one, that little ceramic or metal ball, or depending on which one you get, and the springs, I always had issues with them. I mean, I would even wash them out, run water through the line, and still have issues. But anyway, here is my chem line, and that goes into, right now I'm just using it in these two little chem tanks. I've got my old trailer set up here, with what I was using there. So the blue one was my chem tank, the white one was my water. You can see I kind of upgraded a little bit, got a new trailer, decided to start doing things right here. So like I said, that's my chem line with the check valve. I kept the regular nipple on here. This runs to my surfactant tank. So this is coming back, it goes in. Here's my metering valve. So you can control the amount of surfactant that you're using. I actually have it run underneath this hose reel here to the tank that I'm using for my surfactant, and it's just a 5-gallon tank. I think I got it at Menards, so I can do smaller mixes of the surfactant and I've actually got a few house washes off this, and I think I only had 4 gallons in there. I'm still trying to find the sweet spot on where to keep the metering valve to where I don't put excessive surfactant on there, but it has been working perfectly. So I do recommend picking up one of these dual downstreamers if that is how you are washing.